But just know, Zebo is where it's at.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Last Minute Podcast. On my left, I got Big Tina. On the right, I got Zebo G.
What's going on?
And we back.
guys.
Episode, what, 82?
81.
81 of the most consistent podcast in the Carolinas.
Did we get a new clap?
Yeah, we got some.
We got new everything. You see
Okay.
this? We got couches. We got coffee tables. You know what I'm saying? We making it comfortable. Playing.
coffee shop.
It's New Year's. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. You know what I'm saying? But we back.
Amen.
We back. It was long awaited. Took about 2 months off. We missed all y'all, I guess.
Yeah,
I think it was needed though.
Yeah.
Definitely needed.
Yeah,
it
for
was.
sure.
It was a good.
Good reset.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
good
mean, you do
reset.
80 episodes straight, you might need a little bit of a break.
Facts. Good reset. Good
Yeah,
reset.
but we back. We better.
Yes.
We're not
back and I'm
completely.
better.
Yeah, we're not completely done with the new set, but
We're getting there.
we close enough.
We got a good bulk of it.
Yeah, we close enough to get rolling.
It's good.
Um,
We'll jump into it. What you been listening to, Tanner?
what have I been listening to? This past week, it's really just been Sauce Walk.
Yes.
Ghetto
Facts.
Gospel 3.
Facts.
That
So
shit's
I
hard.
Yes.
Yes, it's hard. A lot of Paper Route Frank. Shout out Young Dolph, R.I.P.
Okay.
Dolph.
Facts.
Give me a there it is. Still listening to SZA. A lot of like local music. Leak, Austin, Jordan. Everybody been putting out a bunch of music, so
Amen.
everybody working. And then I'm still listening to Drake and 21 Savage, Her Loss.
That's a good listen.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's got good replay value. I'm not getting tired of that album at all.
Good listen.
Yeah.
It's a good listen.
So we're just doing this week as far as listens?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not. We've been gone for 2 months.
I said this week, SZA, SOS, I've been listening to that. I've
Yeah.
been listening to a lot of random stuff. I haven't really been listening to like set albums. I listened to Herbert by Absol.
What'd you think of that?
I still gotta play
It's
that.
very interesting. If you're not ready to sit and like listen, because he
Yeah.
really rapping, he
Oh,
really,
yeah.
he really talking. Then it's not favorable to most people. I heard he didn't chart for the first time. I listened to Anti Deluxe. That is such a great album. Like I've been going back to that a lot recently.
Yeah.
And
Anti and Rihanna.
yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, that is a really good album.
And who else have I been listening to? Today I went back and listened to The Forever Story. Great album.
Oh,
Very great album.
yes.
Very great album.
Very good album. Henry?
I've been listening to Wintertime Z.
Who is it?
Who is that?
He's from Atlanta. He like went really crazy
I'm
in
not
like
gonna hold
20.
you. I thought you were like that was like a playlist of yours, low key.
Oh nah. So his story.
I thought that was you.
No, his story is really crazy. Like he was going really crazy. Like he came out with Yachty and like Yachty, Cardi during that phase.
Oh, okay.
And like he was going crazy on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And then like 2017, he disappeared and he still like is gone.
Damn.
Yeah, and like he dropped great music. It's like really crazy chill music. But like he totally disappeared. Like he was like he would be mainstream right now, but he disappeared. And like one of his friends is like Ugly God, and in an interview he was like he chose peace over all this.
Amen.
Hey, I'm
And
not
he was
mad
like
at it.
he said like he still makes music daily, but he said he'll drop whenever he wants to.
Hey, I'm not mad at it because,
Yeah.
I mean, the industry is a whole bunch of bullshit. So,
And it's crazy because it's just like he literally was like
Yeah,
up in the
yeah.
ranks.
yeah, like
And
he was
just,
on
like,
his way.
disappeared.
And it was like, fuck it.
Yeah, pretty much. But I've been
That's
listening
kind of
to
hard, though.
Yeah, it's a really
Kinda-
interesting story.
Yeah.
And no one can find his real name.
Good.
Oh, he like a
impossible.
ghost.
Yeah, like it's impossible.
Is it like MF Doom sort of? But we know MF
More
Doom's
low
name.
key than him.
Yeah.
Low key.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah. But I've been listening to a lot of Wintertime. I've been listening to Sauce Walker as well. Great album.
Hard.
Like, hard. And I went in, I already knew it was gonna be hard though.
Yeah.
Like I already knew.
Yeah.
And he did not disappoint.
So that's the thing I like the most about that album is he'll normally mix in like the trap kind of trap records into it, but on this album he just rapping.
Yeah, nah, he's just
just
rapping.
rapping
And
his
the
ass
beats
off.
and samples are
Yeah, samples
crazy.
are crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, shit crazy.
I've been listening to a lot of Dolph as well. R.I.P.
Yep,
to
R.I.P.
Dolph. And a lot of Wrong Streets. I'm a fan.
Oh yeah, Kiss the Ring. Kiss the Ring hard too. Yeah.
He's with like Griselda type group. Well,
He's like,
he isn't Griselda.
if I had to compare it, he's a more in the streets Joey Badass.
Yes, that's a perfect example. Like if
So
Joey
it's
was
like-
literally in the streets, that's
If Joey was like, I mean, of course, I don't know what Joey's doing, but the way Rome Streets raps about it is like if Joey Badass rapped about cooking crack and shooting people,
yeah. But
and it's hard.
he is gained a fan. Like,
Oh
I
yeah,
play
for
that
sure.
like, daily.
Yeah, you hit me up that one day. You said Rome Streets album is hard. I said, all right.
Yeah, it's like, bro, go
in.
listen to that.
Yeah, that shit
that's
hard.
But that's all I've been listening to. Then of course, Larry June.
Larry June. Got it still 2 months later.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't shit changed.
No, we gonna play Larry.
I've been taking it down back on Ari Lennox. But if she come
Whoa.
up
Has you?
yeah, but I'm gonna ramp it back up because
Okay.
So Ari Lennox dropped tickets. Apparently this is her last tour, but I got meet and greet tickets. So
Okay, so you're gonna be able to give us the good recap of the concert.
hell yeah. I'm gonna tell you how she smell. I'm gonna tell you if it smell like cocoa butter.
You ought to tell her we got a podcast.
My manager said I
God.
should print off my album and put it on like a QR code and be
Yeah.
like, yeah, listen to that, or just give it.
You should.
You should.
Low key, I don't want to. I just want to like just enjoy. Like I don't even want to come at her like on a music aspect. I really just want to be like, hi, you have really helped me.
Well, you could
through-
always just do that at the end. Like
Right.
you got
The
to
worst-
leave.
so impersonal because she just be like, bitch, do you know how much I get this?
But the worst thing that would happen is she just throw it away.
Yeah.
But you can't say, Ari didn't touch your piece of paper.
Yeah, you right. I was like, look, all right, look, just real quick. I make music. Here it is. I ain't.
And tell her you make a podcast.
That too.
And you
Right,
would
that
love
too.
to have her as a guest.
Right.
That would
like,
be
baby, I
crazy.
She's like, yeah, just send me the ad. Just let me know. We
That
can
would
do
be
that
wild.
now.
We got Ari Lennox in where we at. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm about to drop the location.
I know it's
That's
very,
crazy.
very genuine. We would not be mean to you. We have done a lot in the last 2 months.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
We did
can't-
not get tickets to Glorilla. I actually am kind of sad
No,
about that.
I legit tried. I just wasn't paying 100 something for Glorilla at the
Yeah,
underground. I just wasn't.
Yeah, nah.
I wanted to, but I just said I'm sorry.
But we
that
did
money-
get tickets to JID and Smino.
I'm
Yes,
very
We'll be
excited
there.
about that.
Facts.
February 24th, right?
I bought a Mavi ticket too.
I need to buy mine
Couldn't get it.
for April.
I need to sit with the album still. Like I feel like I keep trying to listen to the album when I'm like doing stuff and I'm busy, and I still can't take it in. So I need to like really just sit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go mostly. Well, not mostly, but half the reason. He's a Charlotte.
Yeah, that's
a Charlotte
the main
artist, and
reason.
this is their first like, I think it's global tour.
Yeah, he got a lot
and
of
it's a
dates.
headline like, sweet. So
Yeah. I mean, he's from
definitely.
Charlotte, he's from the city, so
Right, yeah, like you actually doing it.
Yeah.
But I got a ticket of him. Then I got an RA ticket. I got 2 RA tickets. If you need some, let me know because they just for flipping purposes. And then I got a Jid and Smino. I'll just keep it 100. Then Jid, Smino.
Dreamville tickets. I'm excited for Dreamville this year.
I
think
still
it's
hadn't
going to be
decided if I'm
crazy.
going or not.
Why not? Just come on. It's not as
Because I want to save my money for the Drake and 21 Savage tour. Because I know I'm going to have to drop a bag on them tickets.
That's fair. I think I'm going to pass, sadly.
I want to
Pass? Oh, I can't
Maybe.
pass.
I don't.
can't miss Drake.
I'm not missing Drake.
I can't miss Drake.
I'm going to
sorry.
say that is in my.
Because at the end of the day, this is Drake.
And I've never seen him.
I wouldn't mind doing nosebleeds.
Oh,
I feel like
I'm in the pit.
I feel like Drake
Yeah.
is something that I need to like see like on his own, not like with anybody else.
Yeah.
Like
I
need,
respect it. I really do.
But I'm
But
gone.
it's just like the rareness of him going on tour is just very spacious. The last
Yeah.
tour he did was for
with Migos, wasn't it?
no, wasn't it the Summer Sweet 16 tour?
I thought his last tour was with Migos. I thought, and like they actually like came to Charlotte.
Was it like
think-
Drake versus Migos? No,
that was Drake
Drake
versus
versus
Lil
Lil
Wayne.
Wayne.
No, like this.
I know
was
that
like
one came to
him
Charlotte.
and Migos.
Yeah.
It might have been when Migos first came out, so it might be Summer 16.
No. It wasn't when Migos first came out. I know what you're talking about. It was right around Bad and Bougie time, period.
Well, then maybe that's when it became more mainstream
Yeah.
or more established.
Yes. 2018, Aubrey and the Three
Oh,
Migos tour.
Never mind.
2018?
Yeah.
Yeah, right around Bad and Bougie.
I was like, because
Culture.
they were already established, but I think they started to become more like
They did not come to Charlotte. They didn't even go to Atlanta.
shit.
They didn't go to Atlanta. And it was
Denver,
the
Detroit,
Migos?
New York, Brooklyn, Montreal, Boston, Philadelphia, Houston, LA, San Francisco, and Edmonton.
I did not get SZA tickets because they were already out the ass, and I was not rocking with the album by the time that she dropped the tickets.
You like the album now, though, right?
I have more appreciation for the
okay.
album now. I'm realizing that music just sounds very weird to me right now in the space that I'm in. Because like people that I
That's
love,
real.
I'm kind of just like, ugh, what are y'all talking about?
Yeah, that's real.
Man, they think I to Atlanta. That's crazy.
Yeah, SZA is not coming to Charlotte. She only came to Atlanta and like other shows. So
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think she's coming to Raleigh.
I feel like Charlotte is not a priority when it comes to tour dates.
No, fuck no.
Like it's just like if we can go, cool. Cause most is you either going to Atlanta or coming from Atlanta. So you stop in Charlotte, Nashville, Raleigh. You know,
well, it's all about the route they take.
that too. Yeah,
It's all about how they get into where they going.
yeah. If you're doing the East Coast, you're gonna usually start bottom and go up, or up and go down.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's like Charlotte is like.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, we can go, cool. We already did one in Raleigh. Why do we need to do one in Charlotte?
Yeah, most of the time if they do like an East Coast tour, they start in Miami and end in New York.
Yep.
Or the other way around, start in New York, end in Miami.
I just feel like, it's like, let's choose Atlanta or Charlotte. You know what I'm
Which
saying?
one are we gonna
Right.
do?
Because I mean, I don't think that Charlotte also has really like the greatest venues.
No, it's not the best venues. They don't have the best crowds. Like,
This is not the best.
nah.
Music wise, it's just not the best. If you
Nah.
think Atlanta, we got Philly, we got New York, we got Miami.
Yeah, I mean it's
we
just not
got
even close. It's
Nashville,
not even-
Tennessee, Charlotte.
It's just not even. It's
And
just
plus,
not even
Raleigh's
close.
like the more state. It's a state capital, so it's just like we'll just go there.
Yeah.
You know
Which
what I'm saying?
I've never understood that though.
Oh,
I don't know why you would choose Raleigh over Charlotte.
Raleigh is very interesting with concerts, but I've noticed that like smaller, I wouldn't call them smaller artists, but I guess artists that can still have fans within like more intimate.
And I think
areas.
Raleigh has more venues. Because Charlotte, you got
They do.
Fillmore, Underground, PNC, Spectrum. I think that's it. And it's like
The theater, the
oh yeah, neighborhood theater. But I feel like just I guess it's more in terms of hip hop. It's like you got Underground or Fillmore. These are two total different like ranks. Like Fillmore, I'm thinking, okay, you got your Yachty, you got your 21, you got your Joey Badass. Okay, then you got the Underground. That's your Mavi. That's your Cody Shane. That's your, you know what I'm saying? It's just like,
and then like the next step up, like there's not
then
anything
there's a
above
PNC.
Yeah.
That's like Post Malone, Future.
That's stars. That's
yeah,
like A-list celebrities.
yeah,
J.
Rihanna.
Cole.
Yeah, like J. Cole is just like there's.
And then you got Spectrum where like you
Yeah,
know,
like-
Drake, Kendrick, like
Yeah.
It's
shit
just like
that.
we need like some in betweens between
The
all
Bojangles
those.
Coliseum. I think
That's where Cardi performed at.
That's where Tyler performed at. That
Yeah.
is where Rod Wave performed at recently. So it's just like I think that's like the next step before like
Spectrum.
the PNC or the Spectrum.
Yeah.
I just feel like
I wonder if Bojangles hold more than
I would
PNC?
assume.
I feel like no.
I feel like PNC because you got that lawn.
Yeah, you got all that
You can
space.
feel the lawn by
Yeah.
who knows.
Because how much does a PNC hold?
Nineteen 19,500 people.
I mean 20,000
And
people.
How
That's
much does
it's a big ass show.
Bojangles Coliseum? Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically 10,000.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
PNC's
that's
twice the size of Bojangles Coliseum. Oh, Spectrum.
Spectrum probably like.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Bojangles
20,200.
Coliseum and
so only about like 200, 300 more.
PNC and Spectrum about the same size. Yeah.
19,000 for NBA games and 20,000 for college basketball games.
no.
That's interesting. What's a State Farm arena? That was 21.
All right, we ready to jump into rap news?
Yeah.
Like where is it?
What is that? Oh, that's Atlanta.
Oh,
But anyway, yes, rap news.
low key, I ain't got no shit to tap on the table. We have to have a different.
I was ready.
I was like,
I
You
was
can't
ready.
hear that?
I ain't got nothing for you.
There we go.
You're gonna have to.
We
We're gonna have to
have-
get a sound bite on the sound card. That's it.
We have Westside Gunn reveals he is retiring from rap.
Did you read his whole rant?
Yes, I did.
why is he retiring?
He feels like he did everything he wanted to
He
do.
feels like he worked with everyone he wanted to. He did everything he wanted to, and there's just
That's it?
we
I'm not
we
mad
did
at
it. Like we did it.
He said
I
he
feel-
don't really have anything else, but he don't really.
I feel like that's a mature place to come from, or to get to as an artist.
yeah.
That's a
Definitely.
huge accomplishment.
Yeah, like
to be
you-
able to look back at your career,
And you're
which
content.
hasn't been. I mean, it's been long, but in terms of him being a
Mainstream.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even. I still wouldn't call him mainstream, but like
Him gaining attraction.
yeah, as far as him being a on rapper and Griselda being known and really selling records, it's only been a few years. I mean, sure, he had a 10-year rap career, but he's probably only had 3 or 4 of like true success.
Yeah.
And in 3 or 4 years, you've done everything you ever wanted. He said, I worked with I did deals with Jay-Z. I did deals with Eminem. I worked with all these producers, all these rappers. I'm
I feel
done.
like that's a very great place to be in. You're content.
Yeah.
So now I want to go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
that's a
live.
great
I'm
spot
gonna
to be
enjoy
in.
it.
Yeah, well, that's what he said. He said he wants to go kick it with his kids.
Yeah, that's dope.
And
I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I hope
dope.
retirement as well.
That's
Because
dope. He not going to retire.
they'll say,
though.
yeah, no idea
He
they're
a
going to come
rapper.
back out. But I think
Yeah, he a rapper. You
coming
can't
out
retire.
when you want to is the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
But-
definitely ultimate goal.
Well, I don't think Westside Gunn will ever retire. He's a rapper. At heart, he's a rapper.
That's like how many times has Jay-Z
Yeah.
retired?
Rappers don't retire. They just stop for a little bit.
Facts. They take a break like we did.
yeah.
We have
too much. I'm back out.
we have the mother of rapper Saltbat TB RP has reportedly filed a wrongful death suit against Sony Music, claiming the company allowed her son to die over a drug overdose just 4 days after his 17th birthday. Saltbat was hard too. I got to shoot him once.
That's dope.
Yeah, he's from Winston-Salem. Yeah, he's from
Damn,
Winston-Salem.
RIP.
Yeah, but yeah, he died over a drug overdose. I want to say he went on Instagram Live and he was like drugged out, and everybody was just like, "You tripping? You tweaking? You tweaking?" And then like the next morning, he was announced like dead.
Dang.
So it's kind of like you got to kind of see you overdosed
That's fucked.
somewhat. Yeah, yeah. It was crazy. I remember it was. I'm sure you can find it, but it was a clip that was going crazy at the time, and like I mean, he just looked crazy.
Yeah, that's.
You good? You can fix yourself. You good? I'll turn you down. You good? But yeah, and it's crazy because like I know his manager, and I hate that for him because I know it wasn't a intentional. I feel like it's a weird situation as far as that.
Can't figure out which way it needs to go. All right. Anyway.
But
That is terrible.
oh no.
That is very terrible. That's sad.
Yeah, it sucks.
I think these label companies, as much as you can't like control what people do, I think they need to like a part of your deal, like you can't be tweaked out.
Yeah,
or
like you
there
gotta.
has to be some type of regulation.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta take care of yourself a little bit.
yeah, because
Right.
you can't produce the type of music that we're wanting you to make on our label if you are always drugged out. And I
Yeah.
think,
Plus, like you're like an investment.
yeah,
So-
and that was a baby.
Yeah.
That baby was 16.
Yeah.
Basically. And it's saying that all this happened at the hotel and his manager was asleep during all this. But they're saying that the manager watched him consume these drugs. They watched him drink, do all this and that. Xanax, Oxy,
Damn.
some other stuff I don't even
So
never heard of.
they just watching him kill himself.
Fentanyl. Yeah,
Like
pretty
if you don't need that for like medical reasons, why are you taking an excessive amount?
Yeah.
Yeah, it gotta be some type of regulation, especially for him to be under 18 and that
Yeah.
baby has access to all of that. That's not good.
Yeah.
No, that's
But
not good.
I mean, that's just another rapper that fell victim to the drugs. I mean, R.I.P. Big Scar. He just passed away from a drug
Yes,
overdose.
facts. Him too.
I mean, it's just.
And we like Big Scar. Like,
No,
what
he's
are we
hard.
Oh yeah,
doing?
Big Scar.
Big
yeah,
Scar
Big
was
Scar
hard.
Big Scar hard.
And it sucks to lose. I don't know. 2022 was just a year of just
Loss.
for rappers and stuff. Like,
Did anyone else pass during our break? Was it just Big Scar? I feel like it was somebody else.
a lot of people have passed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I don't have any
I
names
know
coming to my
Barbara
head.
Walters is not a rapper, but
you said-
R.I.P. Barbara
Yeah, she
Walters,
passed.
real a legend.
Oh yeah, facts.
I think maybe like
No, I think it's just Big Scar.
I can't think of anybody else.
But yeah. To conclude, RP Sauce Pack TB and
R.I.P. everybody else we lost in 2022,
that too.
and prayers up for Gucci, Because he built that new 1017, and it's just been downhill since.
Pooh Shiesty locked up.
Fujiano locked up.
Ooh. Big Scar just passed. It's just like, dang.
Like,
and it's crazy because the roster was there.
They was going crazy.
Yeah, the roster's there.
Especially with Pooh Shiesty, they was going crazy.
Yeah, the roster was crazy.
But, yeah. Shout out to Gucci, man.
Facts. Speaking of locked up, we have, of course, Young Thug is locked up. He got hit with Rico.
It ain't looking good.
Yeah, and a lot of people are, a lot of YSL members are
taking them deals.
Taking the deals. But right here we have some positive random news. Young Scooter says Young Thug will be home by summer, but I feel like, we've been saying Melly gonna be home. So
yeah. So
one thing where Lucci was supposed to be,
yeah, he's a witness,
and he basically didn't snitch, and everybody's like, "That's crazy that."
That's your ops.
Camp, like, are taking the plea deals with your op. Like, they stand 10 toes that didn't snitch. And I was like, ooh, this is not turning out too well.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to call anybody a snitch.
No.
Because you don't know what
the plea is.
Well, you know what the plea is, and it don't look good. Because it's all public record. And a lot of them have took the plea deal that says they would testify truthfully in court. So.
See, I thought the plea deal kind of. I don't understand it enough, and I haven't really been into it enough to speak on it. So I thought the plea deals was like.
So basically the plea deals are like, we'll let you out. They're giving a lot of people like 10 years suspended sentence, where like if they break their probation or something, they're gonna have to come do these 10 years. Yeah, and it's yeah.
For real, I ain't doing nothing.
And then it's
like,
like
something to eat. No,
but like in Gunna's plea deal, it basically he said. He signed a plea deal that said he would testify truthfully in court, but he still has the right to plead his Fifth Amendment. So basically, he go up there and say, "I plead the Fifth," and not tell nobody nothing.
Which I probably believe.
Which he probably wouldn't do, because that's gonna put him in jeopardy.
Oh wow!
Because now you up there hiding information. So I don't know, but I don't want to call nobody a snitch until really Thug speaks. If Thug comes out and says all these motherfuckers told on me,
right? Yeah, then
y'all some snitches. But until then, I don't have the information to call nobody a snitch.
That's fair.
I feel bad for Gunna, because Gunna is having. I think Gunna has definitely taken the brunt of it.
Well, he was the highest profile artist to go down with Thug.
Yeah, facts.
So he should have knew that from the jump.
Oh, he was a music video, and it is just like.
Yeah.
Affiliation. You
I feel like he probably did more than a music video. Let's be real. Him and Thug are friends. It's not just I shot a music video with you, and now I'm locked up.
Right.
Like they for sure homies. Like, but it's just I don't know. It's a strange case. Seems like a lot of people are telling, but like I said, can't call nobody a snitch till the paperwork out.
That is true. But that is enough of rap news for today. Let's dive into our main topic. Let me check the time. Okay, we're cool. But yeah, let's dive into the next topic. So we're gonna kick this year off with our top 10 albums, rap albums from 2022.
Yep.
And then we have a few. We'll name our disappointments as well. I guess no particular order. At least on mine, I have no particular order.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Okay. And we'll start off with Tina.
Well, these are a mix of R&B and rap.
That's fine.
So I have Ari Lennox, ASL, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Love for Rent, Smino, Renaissance Beyonce, The Forever Story, Jid, Candy Drip, Lucky Day, EA, Monster, Young Nudie, Ramona Park, Broke My Heart, and what was the album before that?
Vince Staples.
Did that come out in 2021?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Because I had that on my list too.
I have a lot of albums that I think came out in 2022, really came out at the end of 2021.
Yeah.
I have to say SOS and then Love Me Not, Sheree.
Of course.
You didn't put Throw My Eyes, J Ford in there? That's crazy.
I have honorable mentions. I have Back for Everything and Kill Bill or Cutthroat Bill Volume 1 Kodak Black. What had happened was Drum, and then honestly Nevermind Drake.
For album of the year?
Not album of the year.
Honorable mention for album of the year?
No, these are just my
top 10 albums of the year.
Albums that I really.
So honestly, Nevermind was an honorable mention.
It
For
was
your
very
top 10 albums?
different. It
Yeah,
was very
I give you that.
different. He didn't make the top 10, but it definitely it's notable. I see myself going back to it more.
Okay. No Hard Loss?
I only go back to 3 songs.
And
And I
those
only
3
listen
are?
to it in the gym, and it is
I ain't mean to put
Yeah,
you on
I
the
gotta
spot
look
like
it up.
that.
I
My
gotta look it
bad. I thought maybe you knew it at the top of your head.
Hell no. See that should let you know. Privileged Rappers,
Okay, yeah.
Pussy and Millions, and if we going crazy in the gym,
So really 2 songs.
Yeah.
I'll say Circo Loco.
Okay. I'm not mad at those.
But like I don't catch myself being like, yeah, I gotta burn that. Or I only play it with like I'm with other people and we like trying to get somewhere and it's a fun function. But yeah.
And what is a disappointing project to you from 2022? So you can just give 1, unless you have
One?
multiple.
I'll give 2-ish. I'll say SOS at first. I didn't know where to take it at first. It was a little bit all over the place. And I really had to sit with it, and I really took in some of the things that she said about it. This is an album from 6 years past. So maybe around the time that she had dropped Control, these are the things she was going through. And some of the verbiage in it, I don't really care for it because I just feel like I don't want to talk about myself, but I think that's also having to take in her vulnerability and that. But I like the first half of the album. I don't care for like the second half of the album. But it's definitely started to grow on me. I think my favorite songs from it is definitely Snooze. I don't know what the fuck she put in it, but
Put
just
something. Crack.
What's that one?
Snooze, Use with
Don Toliver.
that one.
That song's hard.
Who else?
Do you like Love Language?
I did.
I like that song.
I like it, but that was the first song I liked. That's the first song that really caught my attention. I went
Yeah.
back and I think I like SOS. SOS is nice. And then I really, really, really love Far. Far has a I feel like Far speaks to who I am right now or what I'm going through. But I did not like the album at first. Like I was like it felt like
Scorpion?
yes. For a split second I was
Ooh,
like
I'll never forget
I
that.
was like, wait a minute, let me
You didn't get a
take
book,
step
did
back.
you?
You did. I have never sent a text so long to where you have to press the little side button and it
Yeah.
expands.
Well, I'm saying you didn't get one of that for
Oh, no,
SOS.
I didn't get one for SOS.
Just Scorpion.
Bro,
I really had to
if
sit
I
with
could
it.
just find that text one more time, bro,
Right.
my phone would probably like shut off. It was crazy. Like it was very in depth. Like if you would have translated that into like talking, that would have been at least
A good
Hour long.
baby.
like that was a full in depth review.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I will say that Glorilla's EP kind of disappointed me. It has Loki has no play value. I think she only made like 11,000 her first like week. I was ready to like play the hell out of that. I was ready to be like, yeah. I have not
Played
touched that album
I haven't touched it.
since. If it comes
It
up in
happens.
rotation. But I love Glorilla as a person. I love like
Oh yeah.
I think she's gonna be a person that sells a lot of records because of her personality.
She needs a
not because
YouTube
of her
series.
music.
Yes.
She
She
needs a
does.
vlog.
Yeah, that's
She
what I'm saying. She
does.
needs
Yes.
some type of series.
She needs to start vlogging.
Yeah.
But I think those are like my biggest 2 disappointments. Because my other disappointments, I would say Drake as a whole.
Damn.
Look, now we talking to
Damn.
artists. Tanner, go ahead.
No. It's just I don't know. Drake just none of his music is sitting with me this year. That's all. It's not that I hate it. It's not that I'm a Drake hater. I love Drake.
I think you and Drake are going y'all separate ways.
Just a little.
I think so,
just
too.
a little.
I think you going to a different point in your life, and
I
Drake
think you
is
hate-
in a
I
different
think-
point in
I
his
think
life.
you hate to see it.
Yeah.
But it's just like it
I
is,
think
guess it is what
at
it
some
is.
point you just gotta accept it and go y'all separate ways.
I'm glad he is expanded and trying these new different things, but like I
It's
was
not for me.
That old Drake, that Drake. Wow, but I mean, he has his moments. Like Her Loss has definitely grown on me.
Yeah.
I would, if we go back and change, like if we go back over the albums we reviewed over the year and our scores, I would give that a different score. It would be
Yeah.
a tad higher.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
But I don't know, Drake. I don't know. Like outside of the music, he just been doing lame shit just a little. But yeah, just Drake as a whole, just for right now. not saying I hate him or anything, but it's just like I want him to be better. I just want him to be
Well,
better.
you just want to see better.
We just want you to be great, Drake.
I do.
But I don't feel this way. I have no problems. Me and you
Well,
we locked in, bro. we locked.
Tano, we're gonna
that.
kick it off with you then.
All right. So I'm gonna have to count on my fingers. All right. So we got JID Forever Story. Boogie No More Black Superheroes. Smino Love for Rent, and this is no order. Drake and 21 Savage, Her Loss. Where else we at? I had a bunch of them.
I realize how many albums came out this year.
There's a lot.
Yeah, dude.
Nobody's gonna agree with me on this, but I Got a Family, NBA Youngboy album's crazy. Album is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy as fuck.
I ain't gonna knock you because I know that's your boy.
Ari Lennox, ASL, that's 6. Joey Badass 2000. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers at 8. I'm gonna throw in the game Drillmatic just because he made a 30-song album that was easy to listen to,
Yes, it was.
which is ridiculous.
It was.
That's
Like how you make 30 songs where I don't get tired of it.
Yeah, like that was a
do
great
you go
album.
back and listen
Yeah.
to Good Bolt?
Yeah.
I think I only listened to maybe like 2 or 3, but it's still a good album.
Yeah. Well, I don't listen to. No, I don't. I don't go back and listen to. But
Book of the album, like let me run.
but it's probably got about probably about a third. He's got about 10 songs on there I go back and listen to like regularly.
Yeah.
And for number 10, who is gonna get 10? I didn't think about my 10th one. I'm gonna say Brent Faiyaz, Wasteland.
Yeah, I was not fuck with that.
I know a lot of people did. I really like that album.
I haven't played that since it dropped.
And then Disappointments.
Yeah, same.
There was a lot of disappointing albums this year. I was really disappointed by YG's album, I Got Issues.
I didn't get it.
I was really disappointed by It's Only Me by Lil Baby.
Oh yeah, I was.
I liked Snowfall by Jeezy at first, and then it got worse the more I listened to it.
I didn't get it a chance either.
Yeah.
Played that last night.
The more I listen to it, the worse it is, which I'm not a fan of. So
Ain't it the worst? Like when you go back and you be like, yeah, this. Wait a damn minute. Wait.
Like, dang, this
Wait.
ain't really doing what I thought it was going to.
yeah, I think that's really it for. I was also a little disappointed by SZA at first,
Yeah, it was a.
but I like it now. So
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
but yeah, that's my 10 and my disappointment.
All right, solid. So my top 10 is Conway, God Don't Make Mistakes, Joey Badass 2000, Bodie James 1008, Jay Ford Vent My Child. We got Sauce Walker, Sauce Ghetto Gospel 3, Rome Streets Kiss the Rain, Cam Jet Speed, Scarred for Life, Charlotte Artist, Larry June Spaceships on my Blade, Nudie EA Monster, Westside Boogie, No More Black Superheroes, and the Game Drillmatic.
That's a solid list.
And then for my disappointment was Jack Harlow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Big disappointment.
That was my
Big
number
disappointment.
I
one.
think I tuned that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was just
that
act
was-
like that didn't happen.
That was my number one disappointment. And
Oh shit.
Glorilla. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted more F&F and Tomorrow 2s.
Low-key, I think that's not the artist she is.
It just did, yeah. And she might not be.
Because the music that she put out, like she has EPs out, but I think they're on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I think because we were only introduced to F&Ns and the club hits, because she knew that would go up. Now she's trying to portray her actual artistry, and it's kind of like,
Yeah. Yeah. And
and you can't hate that.
yeah, I don't know. I
This
just
is not what we want.
it just wasn't the debut that I needed. Like I went in with
Just needed a,
high
I just
expectations.
wanted to knock.
Yeah, it was kind of like yeah.
I mean, she had songs like that, but it's like, I don't know. They just weren't.
Did she though?
She did, because it's a song. That's the only one I like.
Yeah.
The Nut Quick song was cool too.
I can't stand how she say, and I ain't nothing quick. Like, whoa,
Yeah.
please.
And that was really about it. I mean, again, I haven't listened to it since it dropped. I think I was reorganizing my playlist the other night, and I went to it to see if I want to grab anything. I don't think I grabbed anything. I mean, I grabbed Tomorrow too, but
Yeah.
I feel like that don't even count.
I hate to say it. I think she's going to be one of those. I just feel like a lot of artists right now that are up and coming are not artists. They're personalities. And
Yeah.
we like their personalities more than we like their artistry, which sucks.
I hate that.
But
Oh, no.
I hate it.
because if you tell me, I will watch Glorilla's lives, I watch her videos,
But I don't listen to the album.
But yeah,
Like that's not good.
no, it's not.
Let's be real. Like you just be an Instagram personality then.
And I feel like she's not. She really be rapping.
Yeah, but
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, and that sucks.
I don't know. Well, I think what she needs to do is definitely some type of video vlog series or
Yeah.
like some maybe like a
I feel like that would pour into the personality.
something. Yeah, the personality gonna have to do some talking for a little bit.
yeah.
Like, not saying your music is not there, because I feel like the music can.
The music is there.
It is there.
It is there.
But
And by no means are we saying we don't like Glorilla. We
oh
love
no, I
Glorilla.
love her.
Glorilla.
I just want to
yeah,
see.
I'm here.
I just
for
want to see
Glorilla.
more of you. Like even her Breakfast Club
This is
interviews.
crazy.
What is going on?
It came off. I'm not fighting with it.
That fucked me up. I just looked up.
You see,
I didn't know
said
what was
word,
going on.
I made things roll. We punch it with the rolls.
All right, well, let's keep it moving. But yeah, I feel like she needs some type of video vlog or something, and it'll just keep her in our face, and it'll just make us love you more. Not that we don't, but like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's more of a plus than a negative.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's a slight negative because I feel like she was doing that. So in her interviews, I think she really started to show her authentic self.
And I enjoyed her interviews.
But a lot of people hone in on the negative parts of it. So like she, when she didn't know what she didn't know what a fox was. People like honed in on that, and they like bypassed the rest of the interview.
Hang on, she didn't know what a fox was.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was a
fox.
fox. It was a fox.
And then
Okay, that's kind of
And
crazy.
something dealing with some nutting on someone's food or something.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she said like
didn't
It's just like
something
you
eating
can't
with French
say
fries, or
crazy
some
shit like that, and then like.
not expect the backlash.
Yeah, because that's going to be the promo we're going to grab. Like even as a video, even as a video person, out of that entire interview, that's what I'm grabbing. I know I can get my views out of that.
Yeah.
Everything about the whole family, and I grew up with my grandma. I don't care about none of that. You talk about you like nut
On your French fries.
I'm running with that. That's why I can't even be mad. Like I feel it. Like I would do the same damn thing. But anyway, to conclude about Glorilla, yeah, her debut. It just didn't do what I need to do. And for some reason, I don't know, I just expected like another big feature. Like I expected another impact like Tomorrow 2 did or FNF, but it just wasn't there. And then Harlow.
that's chill.
That's gang. Trust me,
Man.
that is gang. For real, for real.
Man.
Harlow, you know I rock with you. I rock with the whole squad. But
Here we said, wrap that shit up.
the project, that's my 10-minute warning. But that project didn't do what it needed to do, and like the build
just
up
wasn't good.
because the build up clip and it worked well was the first class snippet.
Yeah, but then he ruined that song.
See, what's crazy is I actually like the song. I actually love the song.
I like the song, but it didn't do what it was supposed to do.
Like I think that was supposed to be like I ain't gonna say radio hit because it was a radio hit, but that's supposed to be the commercial hit.
Yeah.
Like that's supposed to be on legit TV. But I mean, you know, number wise, it did what it needed to do, yada yada. But as a Jack Harlow fan and just comparing to his other past projects, I mean, this one I go.
Jack Harlow.
I listen
needs,
maybe 2 tracks.
Jack
3.
Harlow needs to stop being so just generic.
Because you don't have to be
Corny.
Generic. He's
I
not
wouldn't
corny.
say corny. No,
He's not corny.
He's not corny. Generic.
He's generic.
like you're falling to the. Oh, okay. So you're just the white rapper. Like.
Well, it's not even. It's not even that really. It's more just like everything is surface level with Jack Harlow.
That too.
It's all some bullshit.
There hasn't been a track where I'm just like, damn, like this shit is
Like
crazy.
even the shit with Churchill Downs, like if you go back and really listen to the lyrics, he wasn't saying nothing.
No, and the track that bothers me is
You know what I'm saying? If I kill, what did he say? What is the line he says?
about his granddad.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna pull $100 grand out. Like, man,
Yeah,
what the fuck is you talking
What's
about?
the line like?
Like my grandpa would die if he saw $100
Yeah, like,
grand, so
yeah.
I'm not gonna pull $100 grand out.
Yeah, my grandpa died. He saw $100 grand out, so I'm not gonna pull $100 grand out.
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
nigga, hold
it's
on.
trash. Like,
That's what you got out of that.
like,
There was no other words we could have rhymed.
And then you got, and why would you put Drake on that song? Let's be real, because you gave Drake a Drake beat and said, "Here, just
Oh yeah, that was a
he
Drake
washed
beat.
just wash me on my own album."
Cause like
Watch
that's
me tuck
and what's
in.
crazy is that's like on Complex. That's a top.
Read me a
That's one of the
bedtime
top verses
story.
of 2022.
Yeah.
is that. Yeah, which,
That's a crazy
another story.
verse.
But no, yeah, the verse is crazy and the delivery was crazy too. And that's a Drake type beat. Like that is a Drake song.
Yeah, you just fucked
like
that
that
up.
should have been a Drake featuring Harlow or something.
Yeah,
or how
and-
about we just don't put Harlow on it?
Yeah, and then you got Drake at the Kentucky Derby, which is hard as fuck.
Yeah, that.
Hard as fuck. Like, why is Drake?
This is why
This
I don't
is
know
hard.
what we was going on.
The
But
music video
dropped the
hard.
hard. Drake verse hard.
Really,
the beat hard.
The only bad thing about that song was that Jack Harlow was there.
It just didn't do what it needed to do. And then what was crazy is I remember he said in an interview, Drake wrote that verse in 11 minutes.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. He's one of the best of all time. I don't give
And
a
then
fuck.
what I'm confused
See,
about,
I hear
Harlow
shit like that,
said,
they give it code.
Harlow said he had to go back and rewrite his verse. And it's
Because
like, what was
Drake-
the first verse?
Because yeah, like what did the first verse sound like?
Because if that's you listen to Drake's verse, you got to sit back,
That's
erase
what you
everything
come back
do.
with.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what the first verse sounded like.
And again, like I said, that's home team. I'm glad that you can make a project. I'm glad that you can even get Drake on a song like that. It's
Yeah,
a
facts.
huge accomplishment.
Facts. And,
But
Jack Harlow's gonna be fine. You
Yeah,
know what
he
I'm
gonna
saying?
be fine.
He's good.
It's just
Just he
album
not
wise
corny,
for that
generic.
album, it just didn't punch how I needed to punch. I just needed to punch. The other album,
I also needed not to be so
what was
surface
the other
level.
album called?
The one where he's sitting in the back of the car.
Yeah.
And signing the autographs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that
one
one
was a nice
That is
Yeah,
a
I
good
like-
album.
that was a
That's
great
a good
album.
album.
like,
I go back to that now.
and it sounded very labely.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Very
Yeah.
labely. Yes.
Yeah, it-
I
Like,
come home to kids
I could
mission.
definitely tell the
Yeah.
label was behind
Yeah.
this.
It sound
In
like
a
there's
bad way.
it sound like there's probably some writers in the room.
Yeah, it
Like
just,
I just don't
And
feel
they
like
shouldn't have been.
there shouldn't have been. Jack is fine. Like
no, and
and Jack can rap, so I don't know why he's all on this. So he's all about some hits. That's what he wants.
yes.
But
And then just to do just a real quick because I don't want to be all disappointing. Sauce Walker, like I said, great album.
Crazy.
Joey Badass, great album. Like I love that album. I literally play a song off that album probably every
that's
day.
probably one of the best albums in terms of replay value that came out this year.
And it was a great sequel.
Yeah,
Great
you
sequel.
didn't
Yes.
fuck up a
You did.
classic.
Yes, facts.
You dropped another one.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. You don't do a sequel to a classic album and drop some mediocre ass shit.
Yeah, like that was.
And you didn't do that.
That
So
was
good job.
done well. Good.
Good job.
Conway, God Don't Make Mistakes.
I mean, God, it's Conway, man. He's
Love that album. That's a great album. Like I said, Wrong Streets.
crazy. That Kiss the Ring video hard too. The way they shot that
It's
shit is
just real
crazy.
New York, real dirty, real
Bro, the
street.
POV of the ring is crazy. The whole video is it's like his hand.
It's just following the ring.
The ring. It's wild.
Like it's almost like the faded video I did for Austin. It's
Yeah.
like that, but it's just a ring.
It's on
just
the ring
it's
instead
just
of
his
on
hand.
Austin's forehead.
And then of course Larry June, he did what he needed to do. Real motivating, real inspiring. Nudie delivered a great project.
did.
He did. Good
The
album.
beats was hard. It was a great length. I think he had one feature, two features, one feature.
Maybe two.
I want to say two features. He had two features on there. It came, it went. We got in, we got out. The cover,
That was probably one of my favorite covers. It was
that
very
cover,
in depth
that cover is crazy.
without being
Yes, like
over dramatic.
whoever created that, you are a creator. Like
Yeah, you're
a
Yeah,
creator.
you're very talented. Yeah.
creator. And then Westside Boogie, great album. I mean, I play that.
Yeah, I love
play
that
that
album.
all the time. Go ahead, Tina.
No, because y'all gonna call me a hater.
No, I ain't gonna call you nothing. I ain't gonna call you
That
nothing.
is a great album, but I don't go back to it. Except
know, I can
one
see
or two
that.
songs. But I feel like that was more for like men, black men. I feel like that was more for y'all. Which is nothing wrong with that. It's good that he's making albums like that.
Yeah, it was great. Like that was a
Cause wasn't that like your first, not real introduction, but like first introduction to?
first real dive into it.
Yeah, he's a great artist.
Yeah.
Listen to
Everything's for sale.
yeah.
I would not say that album's better than Everything for Sale though, because Everything
it's
for
not.
Sale is a great,
It is.
really great album.
Beautiful album. Very, very honest in his pain, and he gonna let you hear it.
One thing I did do is I fucked up and didn't put Vince Staples in my top 10, so I would be removing NBA YoungBoy in my I Got a Family because I cannot do Vince Staples like that. Because Vince Staples has found his sound and he is mastering
It's
that
Yes,
shit.
he found it. There we go. He
Yeah.
found it.
He found his sound.
He found it.
That people that is so he's always had a sound, and people always like Vince Staples. But now he found a sound that caters more to the masses, and still gives him the ability to make the type of music he makes.
Because I feel like the self-titled Vince Staples, that was okay. Let's see how this.
Let's see if I can do it.
Yes, and you did it. So,
'Cause it was like 11
okay,
songs.
this is what y'all want.
Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
yeah. And then Ramona Park
Like
broke
Vince
my heart.
Staples, I play that every day.
It's so hard.
That is a
It's a great.
beautiful album.
But it's just like, that's probably, if I was gonna rank it, it's either that is number one or Forever Story.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
are my two that are fighting for the
Yeah,
number
Ramona
one
Park
spot.
was amazing. Like, I want to see him do a solo tour for that album.
Yeah, me too.
So bad.
I would for sure go to
definitely
that.
go.
Oh, yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, I would
Like,
definitely
whether
go.
it's
That's a
that
good
Vince
vibe.
Staples, I want a solo tour.
Plus, like, he found a way to put like he's making records, and they're like, they have like a good like tempo to them, and like, you know what I'm saying, like you could play it somewhere and people ain't gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It's car riding music to me.
But he's still
Yeah.
talking about some real
Right, yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like it's still not like,
And
it's
still
not surface
feels
level
like Vince
bullshit.
Staples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like surface
He figured
level
it out.
still.
He figured it out, and
Yeah.
I'm excited
Great
to see
job.
what else he does.
I
Great
think
job.
another album that was really good for me was The Forever Story.
Yeah, that was a great album. And that
Great
was
album.
my first, well, it's not my first dive, but that's my first, like,
Damn.
okay, let's actually try this out. With Jig.
Yeah.
I listened to the
excited
past
to see
one,
it.
but like this one, I really.
Yeah. Plus, I mean,
And the album cover hard,
we're about to get see a crazy concert.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Because they both dropped crazy albums.
That's gonna be a good show.
Smino's album grew on me because at first I didn't like it.
I
A
like-
lot
I
of the
like-
people that I fuck with heavy, I did not like their albums at first, and the more I had listened to it, I was like, okay, this
I
is
need to
a good
listen to it again. I only listen to it once.
Smino is not. I think this album was more personal.
Yeah.
Because it was more about like his family,
Yeah.
just how he's dealing with love, how
I just love how creative Smino is.
he's very creative. That's what
Like,
made
just
my dog
musically, you gonna hear some shit. You listen to a Smino album, you gonna hear some shit you ain't never heard before.
I say go back to his previous albums.
I got dive in. Because I haven't dived in them.
Yeah, go back to them. Like, what's the album that has a amphetamine on it? That sounds beautiful. I think it's like, is it
Black
Swan,
Black
Black
Swan.
Noir, or Noir?
Yeah, I
Those
think it's
are good.
yeah, those are good. But
But those are more like, listen to that like when you like editing. Cause like it has the songs with like that's upbeat, but it also has songs where you be like, okay, damn, I see where I could go here. It's very creative without being like busting you upside the head.
yeah, but Smino cold.
He is. I'm excited. I'm excited to finally see him live.
And yeah.
That's a film.
And as
right?
far as JID, I was glad that we finally got an album where he just wasn't showing us how good he could rap. Because all his previous two
I've
albums,
actually heard that before.
The Never Story, DiCaprio 2,
I listened to that one.
yeah, it was kind of just like, I'm going to show you guys how good I can rap. And I'm going to show you that I'm better than all of you.
I have the skill.
I'm not really going to talk about much. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to get too personal.
But I know how to rap.
But I'm just going to show you that I can rap better than everybody. And then this album, it felt like, okay, he's introducing us to his family. He's like talking about like past trauma and shit. And like,
Connections he's lost since he's become famous.
Yeah, it's
people
just
that's
like-
died since he's become famous.
and that's what people want to hear. Like, that's
That is what people wanna hear.
that's
As
my
much as
problem
they say
with.
they don't. Yes.
That-
That's
what
my
people
problem
wanna
with
hear.
Jack Harlow. Like, bro, this shit not relatable, bro. You talking about I don't want to pull $100,000 out. Like,
So I'm not gonna
so
pull
I'm not gonna pull $100,000 out. Like,
You
bro,
don't say.
Like, bro, we don't give a fuck. Like, like, I'm sorry, I hate to break
Like,
it
what
to
did
you.
you do to get to the 100
Yeah,
grand?
like I hate
Let's
to.
talk
break-
about how did you get $100
Yeah,
grand?
like, what'd
You're
you
a
have
white boy
to-
from Kentucky.
Yeah,
in the rap game.
What did
How
you
do
have
do
to
this?
go through to get that $100,000? That's what we want to hear.
And I think what it's showing is that maybe you didn't have to go through that to get that, and that's why he don't know where to pull from that.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe.
I mean,
maybe he might not have shit to talk about. I don't know.
some people are really good at rap, and then it's like once you get them out of the element of just rapping, and you really be like, "Hey, so tell us about you." A lot of people don't know where to pull from.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people ain't got nothing to say.
That too. That's why
That
I'm like,
too.
shut the hell up. So
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you had like a lot of trauma filled childhood and shit, you got a lot to rap
Oh, you have
about.
a lot.
But if you grew up, you had an easy ass life, never had to
Yeah,
go
that's
through
kinda
nothing, like
straight.
what the fuck you gonna rap about?
The worst thing was your car breaking down.
Yeah, like I remember the car broke down.
had to put some of my favorite pair of jeans. And
Yeah, I had to call a tow truck. Like,
Like, no!
took my last.
Poor
But it's-
God.
yeah, but I mean, once again, I don't know what the fuck Jack been through, but
we wanna
but
know.
we want to know. Can
wanna
you
know.
tell us?
do wanna know.
Let us know, man.
But I've come to realize as somebody that makes music that is hard
Yeah, it's not easy
to
by
like
no means.
try to put your traumas into a catchy song.
Yeah, it's way easier just to make music
It is.
and not really care about what you saying or nothing. You know what I'm
But
saying? It's
that
way
becomes
easier.
hard when you don't have nothing else to talk about.
Yeah.
So it's just trying to figure out how to put everything into a catchy and relatable song that people can hear and want to listen to and be
Yeah.
like, hey, we might be able to bop to that in the club, even though she over there crying in the corner recording this.
Yeah, and also there's a moment for everything.
It is. Because
So
you
like,
can't.
you don't
want to
give it too early
No.
No. You can't give it too early.
because that's the one that's gonna go.
Yeah, that's the punch.
Yeah.
You don't want to punch
Because that's what people really want to hear, no matter how much people lie and say, "Oh, I want to hear these club records." Like, bro, you're not like if you listen to music at your house, you're not sitting in your house bumping trap music.
And that's crazy. If you,
You might,
like,
you
do
wild.
not have a quiet moment.
Yeah, like you're not just sitting there, just
You don't want no, with no bass
Right.
sometimes. Like I just sort of
you're like
little acoustic.
Yeah. Like,
I do want to. I gotta go, but I do want to do this right quick. What's one artist that you're excited to drop this year, or that you think that will drop this year? Like just what's
drop
one artist?
2023.
Yeah,
I think Cole's gonna drop again.
I think so too.
I wouldn't be surprised if Drake dropped again. I think he's
Oh, he's definitely gonna drop.
yeah. I think he's dropping I think he's gonna drop a solo album that's probably gonna be crazy.
Definitely.
Because I think he got the Honestly Nevermind out of the way.
He got his collab
He
album
got his
out.
collab
That
album
is
out
a
of the
great
way.
album to work out to.
Honestly Nevermind.
Yes.
Interesting.
So maybe you
I
and
got
Drake
Sticky
are
on
going
my-
y'all separate ways.
Wait,
Y'all feel like y'all might be
Y'all
like
need to have a talk.
Yeah, you need
Y'all
to
need
sit
to talk.
down. You
Yeah,
need
y'all
to sit
need to have
down
a
and talk
talk.
to Drake.
I just have a talk.
I think because the way that I am just growing out, I don't want to hear anything harsh, and like I don't want to hear any music that is just like I'm tired of the whole like discourse of like men and women going against each other. So it's like when I hear music that is also in there, it's just like. Okay, anyway, like, do we have anything different? Like, how was you and your son? How was that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I definitely want to hear a personal Drake. Like, let's get the updates.
yeah, like,
how are you?
I'm not only picking on Drake. Like, I don't want to hear that from Summer Walker. I don't want to hear that from SZA. I don't want to hear that. Like, I don't want to hear that from any artist, even though I know that's what they're going through in their own time. But like, I don't know. I just want to hear some really good field music. Like, I want to hear more instrumental music or just like that's why I'm enjoying Smino. But an artist that I think I'm excited to see drop again this year, I don't know, because I feel like a lot of the people that I really like dropped this past year.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to hear anything from anybody. I want to hear some new artists. I want to find some new artists rather than hear something from the artists that I do like. I want to hear something new and crazy and like, damn, like that shit. Like I want something to have me for a hook the whole year. I want to play something from January to December.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a long time since something like that
I
came out.
ain't had an album like that in a minute.
Really, probably the Forever Story. I haven't stopped playing that since it came
See, there's albums that I've stopped playing. Like I'll sit with them for a little while and then I'm like, all right, albums are not holding my attention span. Like Drake, what was it?
Certified Lover Boy?
No, like his older stuff. What's the one where he in the clouds?
Nothing was
That's
the
what I'm
same.
saying.
I played that from when it came out to when it was its anniversary.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like stuff like that.
You want classics.
Yeah, I
You
do
want
want some
somebody to
classics.
drop a classic.
Yeah,
some
we need a
classics.
classic. We need a classic.
I'm also excited for Benny to drop. I know Benny's going to drop something.
Benny definitely gonna drop.
The only thing that bothers me about Benny is he's still competing with Burden of Proof.
Yeah, he is.
He hadn't dropped anything better than that.
I think he knows it too.
Oh, he's got
Yeah,
to.
He knows that.
But you could just feel that. He probably felt that when he was making. He was probably like, I don't think I'm ever gonna make anything better than this because that album is crazy.
That one crazy.
But I think when you're searching to make something better, you have to realize that you're not dropping something great. You just got to want to make it. And that's what makes it great. And that's what makes it better than what you drop. Because you're not reaching for that same.
So the good thing about like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, honorable mention, I want to see myself drop something, but I want to drop something.
Me too. I can't wait.
I want to drop something different. Even if it's still the same topic, I still want it to sound different. So I'm excited for myself to drop.
I'm excited for all the local artists around here to start dropping shit. Especially shit that I'm involved in. Like all the PTP artists, the closely acquainted
I like that.
PTP artists. It's got a lot.
That's a nice way to say it.
We just got a lot of shit going on, so I'm ready to start dropping all that too.
I know. I'm excited. I really want to hear ASAP Rocky drop a project. He makes really cool creative music at least in my opinion. And I think his last drop was 2019, 20? ASAP. Oh,
I think I have a favorite.
342.
I want to hear.
Yeah, I told him I'll be.
I want to hear Frank Ocean. Yeah,
I just feel like that's
one of them
not gonna
artists where I'm
happen.
just like, when it happens, it happens.
Frank Ocean, the last album he dropped was 2016. So we had 4 to 5 years between that and Channel Orange. So it's been 4 to 5 years at this point. So maybe, we don't know. But hey.
Just to piggyback on that, you remember when I was talking about Wintertime? He pulled like a Frank, except like you're about to cross over to mainstream.
Yeah.
Or like you're about to blow. Then you
And
just
then
disappear. Like
Yeah.
you're about to. You're maybe 3 months away from blowing, like one project away from blowing. Then you just disappear. Like no pics, no videos, no social media. The only thing we got was Ugly God saying he makes music every day. That's it.
Because somebody told me, you know that video where Frank Ocean is like sitting in there, look like he just building shit? He released that as an album so that he could get out of his label.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah, I
the
did
next day he dropped Blonde.
Yeah.
So then it's like he got all that, he recouped all that.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering now that he's not necessarily under a label, what is he going to drop? What is he going to give us now?
Don't Tyler drop this year?
He probably
I
will.
think that's more of a you question because you know his schedule.
He does it every
probably
2
will.
years. When did Call Me If You Lost drop?
Came out in 2021, I believe. Like, I think. But he just
That came
went
out in
on
2021.
tour.
Yeah, so that means this year he'll drop.
Was that 2021?
Crazy. Yes.
Because
Damn.
the show was in
2022
March.
went by fast as fuck.
Yeah, the show
Yes,
was
it
in
did.
March, and the tour tickets went on sale like 6 months before that. So
Damn.
yeah, so that means Tyler will drop this year.
I'm interested to see what he's going to talk about now. Because he gave us a DJ drama, so it's like
He gave us a rap album.
Yeah,
we
so it's
wanted
like-
a
Yeah,
rap album.
I don't need nothing else.
Yeah, we
from
got
him.
a rap
I'm
album.
good.
So now, which lane we about to slide into?
I'm wondering if he's going to go more would I say alternative? More jazz, more different elements because I feel like he dips and dives and all of that. I listen to all the songs that he goes and says that is his favorite, and
Yeah.
I enjoy them. They're very different. They're very not what I think he would.
I saw he really loves Rusty, and I do too.
Great song.
That
Classic
verse is like
song.
top, I think 3 to me with Tyler. That verse is insane. If you break down that verse, that is a insane,
Yeah.
crazy verse. Like, ooh. There's
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't
never
mind.
get to listen to it all the way through. I always have to rewind it.
Rewind it.
I always have
Yeah.
to. Every single time.
That's a crazy verse.
That's a good song if it make you do that.
Oh, like I never get to finish it the first time. I always have to rewind it like halfway.
Yeah,
through.
that's a good song. I got a few songs that I know. I'm like, yeah, run this shit
what
back.
did he say? He really
Back.
said
They
that.
was talking his shit.
This was what year? This is crazy. But yeah, let me wrap it up.
First episode back.
It was
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
I think it was good.
I miss you guys.
Yeah, I know. It kind of felt weird not seeing y'all every week.
Right. Yeah.
I think we still saw each other every week though.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah.
Just about.
We
Yes,
friends for real. So.
2022. That was our favorite albums from this year, disappointments, and who we are looking forward to for 2022. And then for this year, just stay with us. We'll have our Instagram page up very soon. Of course, weekly episodes here on Zebo TV, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. And are all minds and hearts clear?
Amen.
All right, yeah. I'm glad to be back.
All right.
We back
Oh,
weekly.
you ain't even do the whole.
Oh, I was about to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning into the Last Minute Podcast. Make sure you follow Cherie at Ensure We Trust. Make sure you follow Tanner at Pay to Play Records. Make sure you follow me at Zebo.g and the Zebo page ZeboNC.
Yerp.
Make sure you follow, whenever we get our Instagram page. But make sure you follow our TikTok where we post weekly episodes from our from this podcast.
Yep, minute long clips if you got a attention span of a squirrel.
Yes, facts. Make sure you go tune into Zebo's Boombox where we dang, it's been a minute.
Where you can find
Where
your favorite.
you can find your favorite next NC artist on Zebo's Boombox. Available on Spotify and Apple Music.
Out now.
Out now. Make sure you go listen to all the local artists, all the PTP artists. Chazza T just dropped. Make sure you go to his project.
Facts.
And
Solid album.
Good album.
yes, of course, J Ford, Met My Child. Make sure you go listen to that, and just everyone around in the North Carolina area, definitely support and subscribe, like, share, etc., etc.
And be better in 2023.
Amen.
Yes, we'll see you next week. Last words.
New Year.
Blessings.
Red.
We out.
But just know, Zebo is where it's at.
Oh, Zebo TV, North Carolina. Yeah.